Yeah, I'm on it, J Mark. Hold on. I gotta change my shooting stuff.
Joe and J Mark, don't get that action popping. What's good? I ain't seen the Mavericks in action yet.
With Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. And it's going to be the Nuggets off the tip. Here's Billups. Pass to Anthony. Jacks up a three, and that's good. His first bucket. To the game.
Good to see Anthony knocking down that three. When he does this, the offense becomes even more potent.
Here's James. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim. Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and they'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
And he makes a first.
And James considered a franchise talent, without question. This guy is the complete package.
They set a pick. Pass to Billups. Back to Smith. It's hauled in by the Heat.
Clearly the defense could have been better there, guys, but he also needs to convert that.
And that's out of bounds. Miami will keep it.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play. And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
The steal. Fast break. Here come the Nuggets. Shoots it from the corner. And all around the rim that time before dropping.
I think this is J.R. Smith at his very best. Outstanding at capitalizing on the catch-and-shoot opportunity.
James goes in.
It took the blow on the way in and still converted.
Here's Billups. Pass to Nene. Can't cash it in from close range. And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. Here's James going inside. He gets it in there. James has got 6.
Yeah, they call him the freight train. LeBron James, when he's coming down the court like that, good luck trying to stop him.
Here's Wade. He can't hit that time. Ooh, solid defense from Anthony. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Banked it in off the glass. Anthony's got his second basket of the night.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it. And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Here's James. And rejected.
Boy, admire the reach of Anderson. I mean, this guy does a nice job of timing when to leave the floor to reject those shots.
Then a shot is good.
And just too good in close.
Heat trail by 3. James left side. Jones from outside. The shot's good on the assist by James.
3 points. You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Pass to Anderson. Anthony outside. The 3. A rebound by Bosch. We've got 1:55 left in the first. Here's Wade. And the layup is good.
Well, you see how Wade adjusts to whatever the defense throws at him? Strong finish there.
To the paint. Here's Anderson. And that one is hammered home.
Leaving no doubt, slamming it right through.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And Denver making a change here. And that one misses.
And Anderson supplies just a bunch of energy on both ends. A high-flying big guy who can throw it down with the best of them.
On the wing, Wade. Outside Jones. Pass to James. 6 to shoot. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Knocking down your freebies can help you get in a rhythm and stay there.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Something I remember from their last outing, he was excellent at the charity stripe.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, he attacked, got to the line a bunch, and cashed in on his chances.
Both teams will make substitutions. Both free throws good from James. And the Nuggets call time here.
Yeah, coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
Yeah, and I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
The Nuggets trail. There's 1:12 left in the first quarter.
Well, I tell you what, the big guy knows how to do that. Throw it down.
On the wing, Wade. No good with a layup.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
Pass to Lawson. .43 seconds left in the first quarter here. Shot clock at 6. Here's a follow. Three-pointer, no good. Here's Bosch. He's scoreless. On the wing, Wade. Gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4.
You know, for a guy who is listed at 6'4", Wade does an awful lot of damage inside. Uses his strength and leaping ability.
Martin a screen. Oh, there's the alley. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Heat.
Part of passing the rock is calculating risk and reward. I don't think that was a great decision.
Here's Wade. Got it off in time. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Heat. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. More 2K action in just a moment. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. Let's quickly break down what we've seen from the Heat.
Well, we've watched them force their way to the line, and it seems to be working so far.
Yeah, this is how you can keep a crowd quiet, though. I mean, methodically score at the line and take some of that energy away from the fans. They don't like to have the action stop in the opposing team scoring.
Here's Wade. Tipped.
Stiff arming that shooter. Excellent effort.
Here's Bosch. 6 on the shot clock. Knocks down the triple. Bosch has got his first 3 points of the game.
At nearly 7 feet tall, Bosch brings a lot of value with his ability to shoot the jumper.
Martin misses.
That's the shot you hope for, right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
There's the triple. And again, it's Miami from deep.
Chalmers kept his eyes on the rim, playing with confidence.
And the Nuggets call time here. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. Here's Lawson. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Sinks the tray.
Defensive mix-up there. He's the last guy you want to leave open.
James outside. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
So physically powerful. A tough task to defend LeBron inside.
And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
You have to like the fact that they're not settling at all. I mean, they've really made a point to get the ball down inside and challenge that interior defense.
Nuggets trail by 4. Here's Lawson. Off target with the 3.
You know, when he has the ball outside like that, that's exactly the kind of D they need to play on.
Pass to Bosch. Back to James. It's rebounded by Aflalo. And here's Denver. Looking ahead, they've got the Cavaliers coming to town for their next one. And that'll be the finale in their 4-game homestand. Heat leading by 4. Here he goes. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Really like the long strides Bosch takes on the drive. Outstanding at quickly getting to the rack.
Denver calls timeout. making a switch here. Here's Billups. Still without a bucket. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. No good that time. Fast break Miami. Pass to Chalmers. From behind the arc. Rebounded by Denver. For three, Anthony. Offensive board. Anderson. And the powerful one-handed slam.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Now here's Anthony. 5 points in the game. Pass to Billups. There's a screen. Back to Anthony. Tipped. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by James.
Good boss over the big one. Crazy.
We've got 1:48 left to the second quarter. 5 on the clock. Three-pointer, Anthony.
He was shooting well at the beginning, but he's getting less and less consistent now.
Pass to Chalmers. Beyond the arc.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot.
Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Defense probably not going to give him this opening again because Smith went way up there that time.
On the wing, Wade. And out of bounds. Denver will have it. And it's Anthony with the ball for Denver. It's a 5-point game. Out to the right wing. Smith right side. Clock at 6. The Nuggets need to get one up. Puts one up from 19. No good, off the front rim.
You know, the fact is he's not a lock from there, but he was open enough to where he should have hit that shot.
Pass to James. Here's Chalmers. Sinks it from distance. Chalmers has got 6.
This team really relies on Chalmers knocking down threes, spacing the floor. That's where he really brings some value.
Here's Anthony. Haslam with a rebound.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
James with the ball. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. The 3, Smith. That'll do it for the first half. Heat out in front. They're up by 8. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit. And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Here's Chalmers. Miller on the wing. Here's House. Off target from 3-point range.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Anthony misses. Miami leading by 8. Here's Haslam. No made baskets yet. And here we go. The Nuggets on the fast break. That one goes. Count it.
Billups is just one of those guys who has excellent feel for how to handle himself on the court, especially in transition.
Pass to Miller. No good on the triple. And here's Denver to the middle. Cuts off the pass. There's the 3. And that one's good. House. House has gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
You're leaving him all alone? Good luck. He's going to drill that every time.
Floats one up. Billups' shot is off. Pass to Chalmers. Miller outside. Miller on the wing. Here's Chalmers. Fires the three. And again, Miami with a triple.
3 points.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
The three, Smith. Rebound by the Heat.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Pass to Miller. Here's Chalmers. 9 points in the game. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. Here's Miller. That's short off the rim. Nuggets trail by 12. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by. That's how it's done. Getting down and dirty inside, good result.
And it's Miami's ball. Miller outside. And the Heat, another three.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open looks at the three-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
Now a timeout called by Denver. And it's the Nuggets ball. Trailing by 13. The three is up. Billups' shot is off.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
He's got to be mad at himself. You won't get a better look than that.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Smith with it. Picked up by James.
Charging foul.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Heat leading by 13. Pass to Wade. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Aflalo.
Well, I don't think he's performing up to his own expectations, but they still find themselves out in front.
Here's Lawson. Fires the three. Miller pulls it in. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Back to James. Out to the wing. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Wade. Drills it from deep. Wade's got 10 points.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
The three is up. And again, it's Denver missing.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
LeBron James.
Nails it from beyond the arc. He's got 12.
I just love the ball movement.
And again, Denver no good.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
Here's Wade. Blocked. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Rejected by James.
What timing by James on the denial. His hand is right there at the exact moment it needs to be.
Miller can't get it to go. Pass to Aflalo. Will it go? He drops it from range. Aflalo's got himself on the board with a three there.
I love the way Billups spreads that ball around.
Here's James. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Heat out in front, up by 16. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get set for quarter number 4.
That's an inbound violation.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. On the wing, Wade. It's James on the wing. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
Jamal McClure, don't do him like that, showing off all that power.
We've seen more than a few miscues from them tonight.
And I tell you what, more brain neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
And so here is Miami. Over to the left wing. Bosh, no good. Nuggets trail by 18. To the inside. It's stolen by James. Stolen by Miller. In transition. Here's Wade. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
You know, Wade has the capability to put up big numbers, and clearly he's showing it all in this game.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time.
The road back is going to be a long one if they can't play smarter and take care of the ball.
Already in this quarter, they've given away 4 points. Time for them to refocus on offense.
Here's Wade. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Heat.
Well, I think they've been lethal from beyond the arc this game, no doubt about it. Hard to defend such spot-on shooting.
Well, something else that stands out is how they've shared the ball. I mean, they're getting a lot of their points from sharp passing.
1 minute in now in the fourth quarter. On the wing, Wade. The shot's good on the assist by James. Wade's got 5 points now this quarter.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
You're exactly right. And those come back to bite you every time, just like it's biting them now. The alley-oop is tough to execute. Big-time teamwork there.
And there's James from the arc. And it's Martin with the rebound. Pass to Harrington. It's stolen by James.
Even throw a pass up front. And I don't even know what Melo on.
Launches a three. Drops in the three.
And they keep attacking from the three-point range here in the second half.
I have no problem with that. As a matter of fact, I hate to see teams get conservative.
I'm trying to figure out why they keep taking
as
the
long
ball
as
like
they're
doing
good
something.
shots, take them. And as long as they're falling, continue to take them.
Keep them in the game.
Now, here is James. He drains it. Made half his shots. He's 5 for 10 now.
Fighting through contact. Not easy trying to corral
wonder if
LeBron
they-
when he's
he leaves
focused
after
on
this
scoring. Good luck with that.
Here's a follow. Three-pointer off the mark. And the Heat with possession. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. James.
LeBron James.
And he's now 6 for 11 after that one.
Tell you what, he has been feeling it, guys, and the best game plan right now, it's elementary. Just keep feeding, let him eat.
On the wing, Wade. Pass to James. On the wing, Wade. And it's all from three-point range.
2 minutes remaining in
The Nuggets on offense. Lets the three fly. The Nuggets with another miss. Now James. On the wing, Wade. Let's go with a three. Pass to Miller. James outside. Back to Miller. The three ball. Rebounded by Denver. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Down low. The layup off target. So it's Miami now. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Heat.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And it's a performance that will signify their 5th win of the year.
Only 2 meetings between these teams, so you know they're savoring taking this one against the Nuggets.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for LeBron James.
I thought his active hands were a big help. I mean, he took some chances on defense, and his gambles paid off. He got a bunch of steals.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. 55 seconds left in the 4th. .55 seconds left in the final quarter. And again, it's Denver missing. Here's Chalmers. Pass to House. Tries to save it. And that'll be Miami's ball as it goes out of bounds. Heat able to keep the possession. Here's Jones. Here's Chalmers. 6 on the shot clock. No one near him. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
And guys, that's gotta be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Smith no good. Here's Billups. Knocks it down from distance.
Three-point shooting is just one aspect of what makes Billups such an effective point guard.
Pass to Bosch. And he commits the intentional foul.
And you know what? We'll give them some credit for battling today, but this one is just about over.
Simply delaying the inevitable here. I mean, at this point, even if they miss the free throws, there's not enough time left.
So it's the Heat winning this one easily. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
And that'll do it, folks.